Romman.
And I'm Senator Josh McLaurin, and this
is What's on Fire?
Forsyth County edition.
Yeah, why are we here, Josh?
I don't know, Representative. Why would you say that we're at South Forsyth High School?
I am a proud South Forsyth High School graduate, but in addition...
Go War Eagle?
Go War Eagle, thank you very much. And one of our fellow War Eagles is none other than Marjorie Taylor Greene.
So you all both graduated from the same high school?
Not the same year.
Not the same year? You didn't know each other?
No, we did not. We never crossed paths.
Okay.
But we both went to this building.
What does it mean to you now, as a state representative, that one of the more famous congresspeople in the country, perhaps for all the wrong reasons, also graduated from your high school, Representative?
I actually feel like it's very symbolic of everything that Georgia could be, and the entire spectrum of everything that we are, and it just forces me to strive for better, because you know what? We gotta outwork all this bad. And look, the reality is that there's been a lot of bad. It's been a while since we've done this, and I think it's been too long. And so we just wanted to talk about a few things with you, and in particular, this felt like a pretty good place to tell you about how Republicans have just broken every promise, from releasing the Epstein files, to not cutting Medicaid, to, I don't know, maybe doing their jobs. They're recessing early now and going on vacation until September.
Ruwa and I are both speaking at the Forsyth County Democratic Party meeting tonight, so we're up here chilling. But not chilling in the larger sense, because yes, the big, ugly, whatever you want to call it, budget bill has happened since the last time that we filmed one of these. You know, it's going to kick 17 million people off healthcare nationally, 750,000 of those in Georgia, 1.5 million Georgia families or people rely on SNAP. That's nutrition assistance. Several 100,000 of those folks are going to lose that nutrition assistance. That is all very much on fire. We're moving backwards in a huge way in terms of the basic safety net in Georgia and elsewhere, so that the top 1% can get more tax cuts.
$3.4 trillion that is being transferred from those with way less to those with way too much. And I'm frankly tired of it. And I think it's time that we actually work on restoring trust with the public, because the Republicans have completely shattered what little trust they had. They tricked a lot of people. They convinced a lot of people of a lot of lies about how they're going to end endless wars, how they're going to protect people's health care coverage, how they're going to lower costs. And we haven't done any of that.
Instead, they're disappearing people.
They are disappearing people for free speech.
Putting people, right, we talked about Mahmoud Khalil several months ago. Just this morning, we were both at a press conference about Mario Guevara, who is a journalist in Georgia. He's been here legally for 20 years, but he was arrested during First Amendment activities. There were some charges against him in local counties, but those got dropped. But ICE is still detaining him a month later, because this is all about fear. It's all about exclusion and defining people as an other. And I would say, thematically, that is one of the important reasons that we're at South Forsyth today. Because Republicans want to act like we live in two completely different countries and there's us and them. The reality is, both Ruwa and MTG went to South Forsyth High School.
And ultimately, what matters the most here is that people want basic things. They want to be able to afford a good life for them and their families. They want to be able to access healthcare without going bankrupt when they get it. And not only that, they want to be able to know that if they go down the street, they can find a hospital instead of having to drive 3 hours away. Places like South Forsyth and other counties around the state have continued to be neglected because people think, oh, we don't need to worry about them. No, it doesn't matter where you live. You have to worry about your neighbor, because any county that doesn't have a hospital, those people are coming to your county. They're making wait times longer. They're reducing access for you and everyone else around you. And if God forbid you're on vacation, you get into an accident, where's your hospital? South Forsyth is really lucky. It has really great schools, public schools, by the way, where students have a choice of which public school they can go to, and everyone has access to it. We have hospitals here. We have great medical care, but the surrounding counties, not so much.
All this just to say, when you go to the local level, because all politics is local, and you meet real people and real communities, our concerns ultimately are the same. And there's unity in places like South Forsyth High School, and this sign, remembering that we all come from similar places. We're all part of the same American experiment, and the people who want to divide you are making money off of it somehow. They are profiting somehow. They are playing you. And in this case, with the big budget bill, we see where that exclusion and that otherization gets us. It gets us a giveaway to billionaires and corporations at the expense of working people. So
I am tired of being middle management for rich folks, y'all.
That's what it is. Listen, we are at least happy to be here. Ruwa's hometown.
I can't believe I get to show him my high school. This is really cool.
It's pretty fun. And we're about to go get dinner real quick before this party meeting.
But anyway, real talk, please, please, please. I know it's been a while since we've come on here. It's because we're kind of going all around the state, all around our district, talking to folks. But, make sure you're plugged in to Josh's campaign. Make sure you're plugged into our page. We're going to be releasing ways to get involved, from canvassing to phone banking. We want to try to get volunteers in all 159 counties. that is what it takes. It's going to take all of us having conversations with our neighbors, with our friends, with our family, even and especially those we don't agree with. Because, like I said, if somebody like me can graduate from the same high school as Marjorie Taylor Greene, it really goes to show that a lot of Georgians care about a lot of the same things, and this hatred and division is just simply a tool for the wealthy to keep taking from us. And so,
don't give up on your neighbors. Don't give up on democracy. This has been a special Forsyth County edition of
What's on Fire?